Yes, friends. I got a bit drunk last night, so I've run into town to get my motor car. And this morning I had a mate message me and ask me, after the videos I've been putting out about not putting out negative energy, how do you find the balance between not putting out negative energy and suppressing your shit? So I was going to tell you a quick story. When I worked at Bunnings when I was a bit younger, I'd say 18. And I remember for whatever reason, I was behind the counter and an old guy came up to me. He said, "How you going, mate?" I said, "Good, thank you." And he said, "You know, that's good because if you complain, no one will listen to you anyway." And that triggered something in my brain. I was like, yeah, I don't want to listen to people complaining. So from that point on, I thought, I'm going to stop whinging. And now whether I did it completely at that point or not is to say. But I realised I fucking hated whinging, right? So what I did was I shut my mouth and stopped whinging as much, okay? But what I didn't do is I didn't change the inner whinge in here, right? So it's probably better not to whinge outwardly because at least you're not affecting other people. But you still, if the still same thought pattern is behind those words as in here, you're still going to feel shit, okay? And so the answer to the question is owning it, all right? I'm going to give you 2 quick steps, okay? One is go read the fucking book, The Magic. I keep mentioning it every fucking thing. How many of you cunts, how many of you people have gone and bought it, right? Read the book, The Magic. Straight up, it is the quickest way to change your brain to positive and happiness, in my opinion. 2, you've got to own it and love the problem, all right? Let me give some examples at the top of my head. When we get guilty, if I fuck up, which I've done many times, I fuck up, I feel guilty. Normally, humans will go in 2 ways. They'll get angry and put that anger on other people, trying to blame them for why they fucked up. Oh, but you forced me to make that decision because you're scared and timid like a caged animal and you're trying to lash out at other people because you feel bad and you're trying to take the heat off yourself. That's number 1. Number 2 is you go so insular because you're feeling so shameful you don't want anyone to see you, so you hide it away, right? That's normally where people go with it. That's not owning it. That's not owning it, okay? That's the opposite. That is when you're putting it beyond yourself. Oh, someone else made me do that. It wasn't it's nothing to do with me. You can't learn shit from that, right? And you feel negative. Can you see how that's a negative cycle? Owning it is to go, fuck, I made some choices. You're making choices every second. Right now you're making a choice to watch this, okay? You could turn it off. You could fucking throw your phone at the wall, whatever. You could yell at me. You could making millions of choices every hour, okay? Owning it is to say, I made some choices. I chose to do some things and I fucked up. Some of those things were bad choices. Owning it is also to say, and I might even make that bad choice again. You know, I might have been feeling horny and I cheated. I might have been feeling greedy and I stole the last piece of chocolate cake, whatever the fuck it is. Own it. Okay, I was feeling those things. Doesn't mean you have to like why you did it, but you're owning it, right? That is owning it. It feels hard. It's hard to own shit, right? Because you're taking on the fucking responsibility and you're like, fuck, I fucked up, and that means I've got to change. But it gives you the power because you can change it and learn from it. So that's one option, greed. Another example might be, let's just talk about relationships. Say if you've had a breakup or you're in a relationship you don't want to be in, or you're single and you want a relationship, right? There is the owner. Let me tell you what the victim says. The victim says, I wish I had a relationship. I wish that would happen to me. I wish I'd have that partner. That's like saying, this world is happening and I wish, this world just happens around me. I've got nothing to do with it. I've got no control over this world. But that's not true, my friends. You all know that. You're a creator, not a reactor. If you want someone in your life, you've got to become attractive to attract them. You've got to take that on. It's going to suck for a while because you've got to learn how to change your things, become confident, all these things. It's the only way. If you want to get the partner you want, you've got to become more attractive. Go do courses, okay? There's things you can do about this. It can be embarrassing, it can be challenging, it will be all those things, and it'll be hard. But if you want it, don't whinge about it, go take action, okay? If you have just had a breakup, all right, not owning it is putting all the pain on them. They fucked up, they forced me to do this. That can be like giving out energy, but you've got to own the parts of you that push them away, for example. You've got to own the parts of you, how you were a fuckwit, because you can learn from it when you own it, all right? So owning it and loving it. And loving it is the last word. I should have mentioned that earlier. It's even if you don't like the reasons why you do it, be okay with them. You made a choice, all right? Was it the best one? No, we make mistakes. Things happen. If you're guilty because you fucked up, yeah, you fucked up. We all fuck up. Every day we fuck up. It might have been a big fuck up, and a big fuck up, there'll be learnings and lessons in it. That's the looking for the gratitude, right? In the pain, though, it's hard to find them. It's owning it and loving it. Okay, I made some choices. Maybe I'm not proud of them, but they happened, and I can learn from it if I own it. If I'm putting the energy outside myself, I can't learn from it. So I know I fucking rattle on there a bit, but hopefully that solves the problem for the person who asked it. And I guess if one person asked it, then many people are thinking about it too. It's owning it and loving it. Finding reasons why, in fact, you know, you made a choice and maybe it wasn't the best one, but maybe it's something I can learn from. Maybe I needed to make that choice. So I went into this pain so that I could grow out to become the better person out of it. And that's really how I see the world. Pain is your unconscious desire to go through a lesson. Okay, friends, keep it real. Banana peels.